Tara and Andy's film reviews on OurGamers.co.uk.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another film review with me, Tara Malik, and...
me, Andy Baines.
Yay! It's a him, Andy Baines. Okay, so this time we're going to be talking about Kingsman, The Golden Circle. So this is obviously now the second one, because there was Kingsman, The Secret Service, which was a really good film, actually. So I was quite excited when a sequel came out. Classified 15, the director is Matthew Vaughn. You've got, again, starring in this film, Taron, Egerton, who is amazing. Colin, Firth, Mark Strong, that's just a few of them. There's
Colin Firth is also amazing.
Oh, he is! Oh, he is. He actually is. He actually is. But obviously, there are quite a few new faces in this one that do really well as well. The genre for this film, action, adventure, comedy. The running time, I didn't realise, 2 hours, 21 minutes. And I didn't notice that, which goes to show...
I've got no complaints regarding pace.
No, exactly. It's really good. Okay, so in brief, what is this film all about, you're asking me? Well, when their headquarters are destroyed and the world is held hostage, the Kingsmen's journey leads them to the discovery of an allied spy organisation in the US. These two elite secret organisations must band together to defeat a common enemy. So you kind of obviously get that already from the trailer, which made it quite exciting. Yeah. Because, like, it's quite severe. You know, the situation's very, very severe.
It escalated very quickly.
Yeah, definitely. So let's get into story and script. Not bad at all for a sequel.
Yeah, it was interesting. For a sequel, done its job.
Yeah. I actually really liked it. It was nice to have the American guys mixed in with this. It was a very good combination, especially when it came to combat and stuff like that, because they've got their different gadgets and their different way of doing things.
Yeah, and the style as well.
Yeah, I just, it was such a good mix. Like, I really liked it. Just overall really good. There's obviously good comedy in this as well. Yeah,
there were quite a few funny bits as expected. We had us giggling, we had other people in the crowd giggling. It was funny all around.
But it is also quite emotional, so they get that balance right as well. It's like, it's not just a silly film, like there is actually some seriousness behind it, and and it can get quite emotional at times. And I would recommend seeing the first one just to make full sense of this one. Because I had a friend of mine, I think, she went and saw it and she enjoyed the film, but she came to me and she was like, I haven't seen the first and I'm guessing it would make sense. I said, yeah, like, you do need to kind of see the first.
Yeah, definitely benefits from it, and you'll get a lot more out of the second one.
Exactly. So, story, script, overall, very happy with it.
Story, in my eyes, okay-ish. It's not an amazing story, but it's not bad. It's a good one for a sequel.
Exactly. Oh, I could have so jinxed you there. It would have been a very easy film review. That's kind of the norm anyway. Action. Straight into it. Thrills and all. Straight away from the beginning. I loved that.
Yep.
Straight, like...
Yep. The only complaint, really... I'll keep picking it up if you want, and I was complaining in a sec.
Oh, no. It's just, I was so thrilled that as soon as the film started, you got straight into that whole Kingsman feel, and... everything was happening. It's just like with the first film, you had that...
it was a specific sort of... Yeah.
So, I really enjoyed it.
Yep. The action that the first one's known for, the church scene, for example.
Yes.
And the bar scene, for example.
Yes.
They kind of mimicked it a bit too much in this one. That is the only problem. All of the action, or a lot of the action was very similar. Now, I've made lots of notes about liking the action. That is probably the only complaint I've got, if any, that the action can be a little too similar to the first one.
I think what it is, because someone also mentioned that in the first one it kind of escalated and built to that amazing church
that
sequence.
Is a good point, yes.
Whereas here it was kind of full on, like,
quite
proper
early
action
on.
scenes.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, they did all have their own unique way of doing things, and with different gadgets and different enemies and whatever's going on. Fair enough, but I see what you mean. There wasn't that where it built up to that one amazing fight scene. Yep. So fair enough, but I still really enjoyed it.
No complaints. I've got a note saying didn't slow down towards the end.
No.
So it's not like it done it all too soon and then petered off towards the end. It was throughout.
You had loads of action throughout this film, so happy with that one. So as we said, same style of action and shots as in the first one, which I really like. I like that they've got their own specific style of doing things.
Yes, yeah.
It's like a very modernised
Bond.
Young James Bond, isn't it? Yeah, it really is. For the now generation, I think. I wrote, well, I've never seen that before.
Oh yeah.
The car sliding sideways, facing forward. I was like, someone has to test that for me and show me in real life, because that can't be real. How does a car do that? How do you do that?
Maybe it's a special...
Oh, yeah.
Because it was a spy car. as
But I'm
such.
just like, how on earth did he do that? And then obviously with the whole, like, you had your great car chase scenes. Fast and Furious, eat your heart out. Like, that was just amazing. And yeah, just really nice gadgets in this one as well.
Yeah, the
So-
whole, as you're saying about the chase scene, the taxi one, for example, it was interesting. You had a fight combat going on
it developed
at the same time
quite
as a racing sort of chase and stuff.
Yeah.
And as you say, developed really well. They've done a good job
like
of it.
at one point I thought, oh, that's it, he's cornered, what's
That's
he gonna
it.
do?
And the trailer didn't spoil, did it?
No, and then it was like, oh wow, that's
Yeah.
how he gets out of that situation. Like, I just thought that's the end. I would be like, right, hands up, you got me, there you go, done, I'm end of spy career, I'll tell you everything. But no, he got himself out of it, so I was quite happy about that. And just as well, the fight choreography is amazing in this. I love it. I could watch it for hours. So yeah, awesome scenes of action. I'm very happy with it. Very happy bunny indeed. Shots is the next one we're going to get into. Again, same style as with the first film. Great action shots with that as well. It kind of all goes hand in hand with all of that.
Yeah.
Really good camera work during the fight sequences. At one point, they tried to make it look like one continuous... Or actually, I think they did it more than once. They tried to make it look like one continuous shot.
Yeah, done it effectively.
With varying perspectives and some slow-mo as well, but when it was needed, but not overdone. So it was really nice to be... You're on this side of the villain, then you're like on the other side again, you see their perspective, then you go back. Like, I really liked that.
Yeah, no, I'll agree. It didn't do the quick cuts either. It actually had some decent length of shots.
Yeah. So overall, I'm quite happy with how things were done in
Definitely.
this film.
Yeah, similar to the first one again, but also different in enough of a way.
Exactly. And locations obviously different. I don't have a note anywhere about locations, but it does help that the locations are quite refreshing for this one as well. So, and some locations you wouldn't even think of. Like there was a whole sequence. It was a bit of a weird scene. I think you know which scene I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, keep going.
But that scene happened. So I keep thinking, could there have been another way of doing that? But meh. They wanted to put that in there.
You'll have to come back to that then. You have to tell me afterwards.
Okay. Soundtrack and music.
Has to be expected.
It's fantastic.
Yep.
Good soundtrack for the action. Very dramatic music as well. I really enjoyed it. And so overall, very
The score
happy.
was good. I made a note about the score and some of the...
Yes.
So I wanted to see who it was in case it was from similar to another film, but no complaints.
No, it's brilliant. It's just, it worked. Like, it all worked.
It did.
As a sequel, I definitely kind of either enjoyed it at the same level of the first, if not maybe even a bit more, just because of that combination of the American side of everything to give that refreshing twist. But I'm definitely a happy bunny when it comes to this film, and I can't wait till it comes out. I actually really can't wait till it comes out, and I get to watch it again and again and again and again and again and again.
You ain't got that much time.
That's true, actually. I'll just watch it once again, and that's it.
And in a few years' time, you're like, oh, I want to see it again.
I can't wait for more. Like, I really hope they bring it. Like with James Bond, and you got like, oh, brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
20 films later.
Oh, brilliant! Can't wait. Sets is the next one. Great sets. The water ones again. They love their water ones.
Yep.
I love it too as well. Like, it's a massive challenge to get that right, and obviously there's all the safety involved as well, so they've got to go through all of that. But they make it look so good, and it is fantastic, absolutely fantastic.
No, I just put a good sets and believable.
Yeah, absolutely. CGI, really good again.
It was good. I feel like they went a little too far-fetched with some of the film, but I think that was maybe more for the story.
Yeah.
But
some of it I was,
I'm not complaining.
I think I know what bit you might be referencing there. Cast, brilliant.
Yes.
Hats off.
Yep.
Again, just all perfectly cast. Everyone for their characters, the new and the old. Fantastic. Taron.
Roles have changed.
Yeah.
Characters have changed.
Yes, definitely. Development there.
Yep.
Hey, Andy. But Taron, again, he is so fantastic. He is just like the perfect guy to play Eggsy. And he obviously has also shown with other work that he's done that he is versatile enough to play all sorts of characters. Like when he starred in... Oh, what was that film called again?
So
Eddie the Eagle.
That's one, yeah.
Right? I mean, how goofy, basically,
Diverse,
can you get? Like... But he played that character, and he played it so believably and so well. And then he comes here, and he's all like gangster suave, you know, if you can combine the two. But he pulls it off so well.
He does.
Like, he is that character. And again, emotionally wise, like, it's so believable as well.
Colin Firth's believable as
he's
him,
so good.
but as a spy. There's something about him. He does it really well.
Yeah. I love him as that character.
He's got that role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
absolutely perfect. And then, like, it was nice for there were more time for cast from the first film that didn't really have a lot to play.
Yes.
And here they got more chance and more screen time, and you got to know the character more. So that was nice.
Yeah.
Channing Tatum, ladies.
This is the complaint.
Right. So here's the thing. Everywhere it's advertised and with the trailer you kind of assume he's going to be in it loads.
He's on the trailer and he's on the posters and everything,
you think there's going to be this proper unity between him and Eggsy maybe, and like they go out and fight crime and save the world. But I'm just going to let you know now, it's not a spoiler or anything, but he's just not in it as much as you would think he is. So just be prepared. If you're expecting him to be the main guy and do all his moves and all the magic and charm, he's not in it as much as you would like him to be. So that's all I will say.
I've got one more note regarding cast.
Yeah, go for it.
The evil villain plays Psycho really well.
They are so good. But they play it in a way...
I don't remember them being in the trailer.
No, it was a complete surprise.
Yeah.
And the way they play their character, they don't see themselves as a proper psycho. Like, that's the thing. They're so sweet and gentle and collected.
To be honest...
And they're completely crazy on the inside. Like, they're completely
mental. To be honest,
mental.
that kind of how Samuel Jackson was in the first one. He didn't think he was doing anything majorly wrong, did he? He was a bit...
That's true.
Weird.
But he couldn't handle blood either.
No, he couldn't handle blood.
This character is a bit different. But, yes. Yeah, I don't know. But just brilliant performances, touching performances, and I'm very happy with how they cast everyone in this one.
Me too.
I think it's time for randoms. I don't have any.
I've got one.
Yeah.
I've got your... I looked across at you once or twice when it was a little bit on the slightly, not gory, but violent side.
Yeah.
And there's a mortified Tara face.
It
Multiple times.
Yeah, it did get a little violent.
But I don't remember you turning away much, which means it wasn't too gory.
No, it was more the shock. It was just more the shock, I think, of the situation.
Yeah.
And I'm like, did that actually just happen? Did they actually just do that to that person? Can they... Would that happen? How... Ew! So, yeah, but it's still really good. I think as well, because I learned from the first film, because we obviously watched the first one again before we watched this one.
Yeah.
And I remember when the film first came out and when we first saw it in the cinema, I looked away at the church scene because I just expected it to be uber gore and I can't handle it. Well, I've obviously grown since then, as we all know. And I still can't do full-on gore, so don't expect me to be watching anything like that or any horror anytime soon. It's not happening. But when I watched the first one again, I actually realised that the fact that I looked away, I made it worse in my head than it actually was on screen. There were a couple bits I was like, oh, that's gross. But for the majority of it, having looked away, the sounds actually made it seem like that it was so much worse than it wasn't. Yeah. So when I went in to see
I think I've told you that before.
I know, and I didn't believe you because I thought, I know what I thought I saw, what I heard I saw, you know. But having known that, obviously when I went into this film, I tried not really to look away, and it's the same sort of thing where, you know, some of it can be a bit like, whoa, but it's not actually as full-on blood or as bad as you think it might be.
When I done media, I had, what do we do? Reservoir Dogs. There's a scene in that where someone is getting their ear sort of cut a bit, and the camera pans away. You don't see anything. Yeah. You hear stuff. Yeah. You pan back. But you ask anyone what is the most memorable part of that film.
And they say,
But they write it down and stuff. And then the teacher later on said, you don't see it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So many
like,
people have this picture of it.
Yeah, vividly thinks that happened and it didn't. So, word of advice for this sort of film.
Just watch it.
Just watch it. Yeah, exactly. Just watch it. It's not a problem. You're actually going to do yourself less of a favour if you don't, because then you're going to really think so much worse happened and it didn't. So yeah, no, it's
look at you.
I know, but like I said, I'm still not doing any crazy horror, so don't. I know we're in October. No, it's not. We're watching like I don't
Nightmare.
know. Yeah, Night Before Christmas or
on Elm Street. No, that's wrong.
No, just like a cute Tim Burton film, maybe. That's it. What other? Do you have another random?
No.
You're looking, aren't you?
I'm looking for horror films.
Frank and Weenie.
Yes, that was it. That's another one.
There's another. Oh, the Corpse Bride. Corpse Bride.
You can't do Nightmare Before Christmas, actually. Okay. That's more of a Christmassy one as well, isn't it?
It's a bit of both.
We're
totally
let's do it halfway between here and Christmas.
Right. Anything else?
The score.
Okay, so it is time now for the rates. Very interested to hear what you have to say.
I think you know my score. I was going to give it at least an 8. I thought that after talking about it, I could maybe go up. But nah.
No, same.
Nah, I'm just going to go for an 8.
Yeah, mine was like an 8/9 because I did feel really buzzed when I came out of the film. And like I said, I can't wait to watch it again. And I cannot wait for more. Like, I am happy for them to churn out. If they keep this level up, then I'm happy for them to bring out a few more.
I'll agree with that.
But I would go with an 8 as well. I don't think I would go as high as a 9. It is currently a 7.3, so not too bad of a rating. Super friggin' enjoyed is how I would put it. Great cast, great soundtrack, awesome action scenes, real good story. Happy to have more films. It's got everything you want from a spy action, enjoyable, fun movie.
Yeah.
With a great cast.
Until
Happy
next time.
days. Yeah, exactly. Until next time. See you later.
Bye.
Thanks to Cineworld Festival Leisure Park Basildon for the best experience around.